You're listening to ESTR the Star. I'm Zaina here with
Princess.
Ababa.
And our special guest today, Christina.
So Christina, what made you choose StarShine Academy as one of the schools that you?
Well, I chose StarShine because it came very highly recommended to me by a journalist that I work with. His name is Paul Brinkley Rogers, and he happens to be a friend of the CEO at StarShine, and he told us about this wonderful school that, you guys have all these great programs going on. So I wanted to come down and check it out for myself, and I work with a company called Raza Development Fund, and we help fund charter schools. So I wanted to get some footage on my video camera and kind of come down and meet the students and meet the teachers here, and find out any ways that we can promote you guys on our Facebook and our own communications mediums.
It's pretty cool.
Can you tell us, I don't know too much about you, so can you tell us where you're coming from?
Sure. I do marketing and public relations for Raza Development Fund, and what Raza Development Fund is it's a commercial development financing institution. So we get money and we get grants, and we lend them to low-income schools, hospitals, hospital clinics, housing units to build the community up. And we just we help develop the community, and we want to make it a better place for people. So I do all the PR and marketing for it.
Have you been with this organization from the beginning, or did you just stumble upon it?
I have not. I've been with Raza for four months now, and I come from a PR agency. I used to do public relations for 2 years, and we had different clients, and so it was kind of a different venture. And now I'm in a nonprofit, and this opportunity came up, and I love the work that Raza did, so I just jumped on board, and here I am.
Yeah, so were you planning on doing this as a young child, as a young girl, or did you just, get inspired or something and you decided you wanted to do this?
Well, I always knew, I really admire what you guys do here at the radio, because I always knew I wanted to do something in communications or media. So when I was in college, I decided to take communications class. I went to Arizona State University. And I loved public relations, and I loved writing. And so I kind of, wanted to get involved in that, and that's just where it took off from there. I started taking classes in PR and writing, and that's how I got my internship to do PR when I was in college.
It's pretty cool. So did your parents, support you with it, or?
Yeah, absolutely. They always encouraged me. They wanted me to do what made me happy, which was obviously in that field, and I wanted to do something in fashion, and they're just like, well, find out exactly what it is that how you can make money from it, and we'll support you 100%. But I ended up going into PR.
Was there anything, I think Princess had a question.
Sure.
So you're still into fashion?
Absolutely, I love it.
Because I'm in fashion. I want to do some fashion stuff too. So it's pretty cool that you.
What do you plan on doing with fashion?
Purses.
Very nice.
I'm sketching purses.
Who are some of your favorite designers?
Coach.
I love Coach purses.
Me too.
Yeah, so I always had wanted to do something, and I think I would still love to do something in fashion public relations. So I'm kind of fusing two things that I love, and we'll see what happens from then on. So anything's possible.
That's cool.
Was there anything other than wanting to do fashion, anything that kind of took you astray from the path that you wanted to do going into public relations?
Well, when I graduated, the economy wasn't so great, so it was a little difficult to get a job. And so when I graduated from ASU, I ended up going into a completely different field and working at a real estate company. And I did not like it, but there wasn't many options at that point. And so I kind of just kept with it until something else that I wanted to do came up. And so I kind of learned from that situation that even if you might not be where you're at, think of how it can be used to give you opportunities in the future. So yeah, that was the time that it was derailed.
Well, that's pretty cool. My other question was, is it tough being a female working in that position, or like, I don't know, do people look at you differently just because you're a female, or is it
You
just,
know, I wouldn't say in public relations and marketing it's pretty female dominated, so I haven't had any struggles there. Although now I'm in a corporate position, coming from an agency, I work now at a very corporate nonprofit. And I think because of my age, more so than me being a female, people think I'm a little younger, so, and a lot of the people I work with are older, so they kind of think, you know, I might not know what I'm doing as much as they would, so that's my only problem.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but this is all the time we have for right now.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great being a part of your show.
You're listening to ESTR the Star. Our special guest, Christina. I'm Zaina with
Ababa?
Princess?
And we hope you tune in next time.